Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Weekend Update. Great to see everybody today. It's Friday, September 8th. We're definitely moving into fall, although it has not felt like fall with the 100-degree heat all week this week. Hopefully, everybody's had a good week. I miss seeing a lot of you guys out and around at different offices. I've been at the CEO Leadership Real Estate Exchange Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in D.C. So lots of good stuff from there. So I'll share more of that a little bit today, but some of it in our weekly updates and sales meetings coming up as well. First one, when I kick off the weekend update here, dive into these weekly snapshots. They're not super pretty. So the first one we got up here is the whole DC metro area. And it looks like from year over year, we're down 26% in showings. You know, the year over year, we know that stuff's down from a year ago, but it's a little alarming that it was 14% down from a week ago. You know, so 16,000 showings this week. But 14% more, and that would be another almost 2,000 showings. So last week, there was like 18,000. Contracts down 10% basically from last week. So 110 more contracts were written across the DMV last week. 20 median days on contract, which is one day up from last week. It was 19. New listings, actually up 1.5%. So that's good. Typically you don't got a lot of people going on before Labor Day weekend. So, it's good that kind of held firm a little bit last week, even with Labor Day weekend coming. And then sales price still up 5% year over year, but fairly stagnant week over week, which is pretty normal. This is North Central Virginia, a lot of our Fauquier, Prince William type areas. 11% down in showings week over week. So, similar to the MVAR number or the DC metro areas numbers. Contracts actually up 2%, so pretty flat. Just a couple more contracts than last week. Median days on contract actually down 3 days. So actually a little bit more competitive in this Central Virginia region. New listings down 5%, but that's really only 10 listings, so it's not too big of a deal. And then median list price was up 2%, so up a few thousand, and up 3% year over year. So pretty good stuff overall there. We've got our Baltimore Metro, Howard County, Anne Arundel County, Harford County type area, down 4% in showings, so pretty flat. 6% in contracts. That's not ideal, but not too many. Days on market up 1 day. 5.5% down in new listings. It's not something to get overly worried about. It's like 35 listings in that number, so it's not too bad. It's like 800 last week, 773 this week. Median sales price up 9% year over year. That's a good number. 1% week over week. So good stuff where we just kind of touch into some of these different markets. Southern Maryland, so our Charles, St. Mary's, Calvert area, down 21% showings. That's a good chunk, although this is a smaller region, only 1,500 showings. So 21% is really 300 showings that it's down. 22% in contracts down. Again, we're working on a smaller number here, so those percentages can go up a little bit higher. Days on market are up 3 days. Your new listings are down 8%. So it's not great news in the Southern Maryland market here. A little bit more dramatic than the others. But again, these numbers are a little bit smaller, so it can be skewed off a little bit. Back to the good news. All the great stuff going on at Samson Properties. So our top performers for last week, Ferry Sarabian. Good job, Ferry. Jeanette Secchi, Christine Martin, Michael Malferrari, and Majid Mujic. Great job. You fought top 5 in volume last week for the whole company. Top 5 in transactions last week for the company. Ferry, number 1 in both. Ferry saw Harbian, Victoria Zhao, Venkat Gurram, Monica Foster, one of our brand new agents, came over from West Virginia. She's a rock star in that West Virginia, Charlestown, Martinsburg area. So great job, Monica, number 4 in transactions this week. And then Claudia Cornejo, another great agent in our Fairfax office. Our top 5 teams in volume this week. Shepherd Homes Group, great job. Kratz & Kolash Real Estate, Major Key Real Estate, the A team out of West Virginia, and the One Street Company. Our top 5 teams in transactions this week. Shepherd Homes Group, Major Key Real Estate, the A team, the Monumental team, Austin and Roxanne, and Kratz & Kolash Real Estate. So great job to our top teams overall. Having a great week, that week of Labor Day. Some great things going on here. So I'll get more into this kind of when I have a little bit more time. I like to be fairly brief here, but I learned a lot of great things at CEO Leadership Exchange. Lots of great ideas about, having positive momentum going into this year. One big thing was Dr. Yoon, who's the chief analyst for, I should know his exact title, but for NAR, he's the economist. He's the guru, chief economist for NAR. And he had some great thoughts, one of which was he expected rates to be close to 6% by the spring, which was good news for everybody in the overall market. He also said we're in a market where this is not new news to us, but there were 19% less sales last year than the year before, and 20% less sales this year than last year overall. That's what we're on track for. It's 40% less sales than 2 years ago. That's not surprising to any of us. He expected next year in 2024 that we'd go up by at least 10% on what this year's number is going to end up. So a lot of the indicators he gets into, and we can dig more into that. And I did a little bit of a Q&A with one group yesterday, but that was one real positive thing you got from it. I just heard a lot of great perspectives on leadership, a lot on team stuff. So if you're a team, got some more tips that we'll share with some of you guys at some point on that. But it was just a really great time to be able to share with some other leaders. One thing I would check out is Homes.com is coming strong. They were bought by CoStar. They own HomeSnap and Homes they bought, and they kind of are sunsetting the HomeSnap app, but they're putting billions of dollars into making Homes.com the gorilla, the Zillow, Realtor.com in the industry. The best part about why I'm cheering for Homes is this. Homes is, they are your listing, your lead. The problem with Zillow was they would hold our listings hostage. Now, if you pay for Zillow leads, great. And you make a good money off being a buyer agent, getting leads off there, great. Keep doing it. I'm not telling you not to. But it's a little bit backwards for us as a company, right? Or as a real estate industry. Whereas Homes, they're only going to put you on their listing. Now, at some point, and it's free. At some point, they're going to start charging for a subscription service if you want your listing to look better. But to me, that's easier to reconcile. I'm making my listing look better on the better platform that everybody's going to. They know they got to get traffic first before they can start charging us. So look for Homes.com. We're going to do some sessions all over around our footprint. Got to talk to their CEO and their president. They're really up and coming and good people. And I really kind of rooting for them in the fight against Zillow and Realtor.com, but hold our information hostage. They want to help use our information to get us more business as the listing agent. So exciting stuff, and we'll have more takeaways as I reconcile all my notes after 3 full days of classes, and we'll get some of that back out to you guys in the future as well. Our big sales meeting, September 20th here. We got 2 great guests, Caitlin and Steve Ellis, the Ellis Properties team. They're going to do some great stuff on the market, on scripts, on how to get more listings. And then also going to have Uncle Casey Samson in there, who I'm not sure what he's going to talk about yet, but whatever it is, buckle up. It'll be interesting, I'm sure. So they're both going to be here in our sales meeting on the 20th, sharing those top tips. 10-minute tips from top performers is my goal. So we'll see you guys on the 20th with them. Afterwards, we're going to have our cornhole tournament. I hope you're warming up. As I'm sitting here in the studio, Justin and Zach have some cornhole boards set up over here. They needed extra practice to try to beat me, I guess. But come out after the sales meeting. It's going to be a great time, 12 to 3 in our parking lot here. We're going to have food. We're going to have drinks. We're going to have some ice cream, some soft serve. So we're excited about all those things. Even if you're not a player, come out and enjoy it with each other. Make sure you register your team so we know how many we're going to have, so we can have the bracket set. Also, if you can, register for boards so we know how many boards we have. The more boards we have, the more people can play at a time, quicker we can get that tournament going. So it's going to be a great day, September 20th. Hopefully some of this 100-degree heat goes away and it's going to be reasonable temperatures that day. Just some tips for what we've got on our marketing side. We've got some great geofarming postcards that Heather's put together. So look for those templates on the Nest. Our September newsletters are in that print center as well. You can now edit them in Canva as well, so easy stuff to do. We've got Pop-By Press. It's as Lynn and Deb put these together, but they're 2 pages. Pop-By 2-page newsletter, so a lot easier to manipulate, send out, print them, pop by, and share them with people. So great 2-page newsletter templates that are on there as well now. We've got new listing graphics there. Really slick stuff. Open house, just listed, just sold. So thanks to Heather and the crew for that. So we're excited about a lot more exciting and fresh marketing activities and ideas that we can give you out there to manipulate and use to get that business. Just as a reminder, Samson Now is our in-house commission and advanced commission company. If you need that money right now, click 2 buttons. You can get that money to you, get it wired to you within the hour. Get it advanced on your commission, and we're happy to do that for you. Remember, we got our recruiting rewards program. So thankful for all of you that continue to bring your friends and colleagues and say, look, talk to Donny. Let's talk about possibly coming to Samson. The easiest way is to either introduce me by email or bring them to a lunch and learn. We've got 5 upcoming opportunities just in the next couple weeks. Next week, we're going to be at the Purple Iris in Martinsburg. Great location there, Martinsburg, West Virginia. September 12th, and The following Thursday, so the day after our sales meeting cornhole tournament, we're going to be at Chantilly National Country Club for a lunch and learn. Wednesday the 27th, downtown, we're going to be at PJ Clark's in DC. October 4th, we're probably going to be at Michael's in White Marsh, but we're going to be in White Marsh that day, so probably Michael's, the restaurant next door, is my goal there. And then Wednesday, October 11th, we're going to be at Stafford. We're knocking down the location for sure there, but wanted to let you know at least what areas we're going to be in for those next couple. Then October 18th, we're going to be in Bowie for sure. It's been our sales meeting, and then I'm not sure exactly where Low Sales Meeting and Lunch and Learn will be yet, but we will be in Bowie October 18th as well. Partner Spotlight, Samson Solutions. Guys, a lot of you join, you hear me say a lot of things, but Curbio is a great partner with ours and Samson Solutions. You can scan there to get right to it. They have their own Curbio app where you can do things in. Super slick. 97% of agents say that staging your property will have positive effects. I'll bet you close to that number too. That every agent and seller, if being truthful, will tell you that 10, 20, 30 grand in upgrades will help them sell the house quicker for more money. They typically don't do it because they don't have the money out of pocket. They'll push the bill to closing, and it helps you get an easier sale, typically a higher commission, a happier seller because they got more money. It's a win-win-win all around. So go to Samson Solutions on the Cardinal Nest or go to that QR code to talk to more about Curbio. HQ to use, guys, these have been going amazing. Last week we were in Gainesville, went great. This is the rest of the schedule for September and October right now. We're going to be in Charlestown next week, Tuesday. Can't wait to see all my West Virginia friends out there. I love it out there. 9 to 3, we're going to have great classes all day. Breakfast, lunch, great classes all day. It's going to be a great day. The 20th is our sales meeting cornhole day. Then the 27th, we're going to be DC Noma for HQDU. So sign up there. You got your headshots, you got your classes, you got all the great stuff. I do a Q&A at lunchtime as well. You ask me anything about the market, our company, anything going on. So it's a great opportunity there to talk, to get to hang out. October, we got White Marsh, Stafford, and Alexandria on the books for those three. The 18th in the middle there will be the sales meeting in the Bowie area. So we've got a packed schedule for September and October coming up as well on the HQDUs. Agent orientations, you can see, look, we got 2 or 3 a week all over the place. Next week it looks like we got McLean, National Harbor on the docket. The next week after that we got, Arlington, I guess, is Friday as well. Then after that we got Reston, Stafford, Lake Ridge, Frederick. Lots of great stuff coming up so that you can orient. Samson Plus. Richard's launched our coaching program, doing a great job with some wonderful coaches. The idea is we want to coach you up. Guys, I cannot recommend this enough. I was talking to an agent the other day. For 15 years, she did 40 transactions a year. She was a great agent. Then she jumped into a coaching because she wanted to take her business to the next level. She went from 40 transactions to 400 transactions in 4 years. It's not because she got smarter. It's because she got coaching. Getting coached by somebody that's already doing it is one step ahead of you, helps you get to that next level, and then to that next level, and to that next level. There is not a better investment you can make in yourself than finding a good coach. And they'll ask the hard questions. Look, what are you doing wrong about your business? How could you reformulate it? How could you do these things better? Why aren't you doing this? We'll do it. Sometimes you need somebody's opinion from that outside to help you set that game plan and then have that accountability to help you run through with that game plan. You will not be disappointed if you get one of our coaches. So you can sign up as QR code there. We're giving free group coaching classes every week through our amazing coaches. Next Tuesday the 12th from 10 to 11 a.m. This is going to be on Zoom. You can find it on the Cardinal Nest right now because we want everybody to experience what the great coaching we have here. Active goal setting with the Samson Plus coach. This is Sam Hardiman. He's our great Gainesville broker manager. He was also in our sales meeting in Alexandria. You got a good glimpse of all the great things that Sam has to offer. So I would highly encourage you to either be at HQDU with me in Charlestown or be on that Zoom call Tuesday morning from 10 to 11. You will love it. Jumpstart. If you haven't been to Jumpstart, then you are missing out. Back by popular demand, my main girl, Lynn Hamilton, is going to go back to Gainesville office. So September 19th, Tuesday, she's going to do 2 sessions, sessions 1 and 2. Then the next Tuesday, the 26th, sessions 3 and 4. So you do not have to be a brand new agent to take Jumpstart. It will jumpstart anybody's business. Give them that, the heart palpitators. What are those? Clear! Jumpstart your business. Now I'm doing scenes from ER on the weekend update. But Jumpstart Your Business is a fantastic class with Lynn. You will not, if you take that class, I promise you will jumpstart your career. Master Your Marketing. Justin, zoom in on this for me because there's just some great stuff here. Guys, I always just say Master Your Marketing with Lynn, and people maybe not know what that is. So this is every Thursday at 12:30. Look at these classes, like Buy Lunch, Not Leads, your USP, 47-point marketing plan for sellers, tips for buyer consultations, tips for seller consultations, free reports, what we have and how you can create them, leverage your newsletter, pop buys, smile stops, why are they important? This is great stuff, guys. Every week, awesome classes that can dive into your marketing. If you're not doing, look, this one you don't have to drive anywhere. This is a Thursday 12:30 Zoom. There is no reason, unless you're super busy. People sit around and they're like, oh, I'm not happy with my business. Well, are you going to this class? Are you going to Jumpstart? Are you going to HQDU? If you're not, then you only have yourself to blame, guys. Jump in. This is fantastic stuff. You think you sit with an hour of Lynn in one of these classes, you're not going to get some tips that can help your business? You 100% will. Your safety is non-negotiable. September is Realtor Safety Month. I probably minimize that being a fairly strong guy, but I need to make sure that your safety is your number one priority. It's not negotiable. My wife was a realtor for a long time, and I did worry a lot more about it then. And we should overall as a company and as a society. So we are here for you. You have a great class, self-defense stuff. Thursday, the 28th, it is in our office here. Learn more about Red Alert, gain useful information, and hands-on tactics. You can get here and kind of take some shots at me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be the hitting dummy. But Realtor Safety Month, so there's lots of great things going on, and we're going to have a class on the 28th. You can circle that in your calendar as well. KV Core and Chime on the road. We're bringing our tech training on the road. We're going to start with our Chantilly office on the 19th. October 17th, we're going to Charlestown, then Richmond, then Columbia. It's going to be focused on KV Core in the morning, or what the differences are. Do a little KV Core, break a little bit for lunch, and then Chime in the afternoon. So you pick your poison, pick the road you want to dive into a little bit deeper. These are hands-on. Bring your laptop, roll up your sleeves, and practice using the systems. For next week, our Bright MLS search. This is going to be. There's a lot of power in Bright, guys, and we're not using most of it. I would guess. So Monday at 12, there's a great Bright class. 12:30, we also have a KV Core. Set up your profile, set up your core social and your listing machine. All free things that Lori will help you do in that class at 12:30. Your group coaching Zoom with Sam is Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Tuesday all day, we're going to be HQDU in Charlestown. Tuesday at 12:30, we also have Customize Your KV Core website. So these are specific things. You might say, well, KV Core is this big animal. Well, it's not if you take the 30-minute class on setting up your profile. Or it's a 30-minute class on how to set up your website. 30-minute class at 12:30 on Wednesday on landing pages and squeeze pages and how to create more leads off of that. Thursday morning, we have the $5 to $10 million masterminds. That's 10 to 11 a.m. And then a Q&A with Lynn afterwards. And that leads into her Master Your Marketing class, which we talked about before. These are invaluable. Get in there. Friday, up early, have your coffee with Aladdin. He's doing some commercial real estate webinars at 8:30 on Fridays. 10 o'clock, we have contract training every Friday. This week, it'll be MR, so it's probably going to be Kara in there. And then, or maybe Kim Chen. And then Friday, financing with the great Jerry Berry and one of his great staff, Friday at 10 o'clock with First Heritage. Rounding out the day on Friday, we got a class on KV Core campaigns. So these are those drip campaigns that you can set up. Sky Slope Q&A with Stephanie. Print marketing class with Heather at 2 o'clock on Fridays. If you haven't done our print before, you can always get one-on-one with one of our staff, with Heather. But it's also a good idea to get into that print marketing one-on-one class, kind of go through the basics. You will not need more than that. It's not that difficult to manipulate the templates we have and use our print center. We try to make it easy for you. And then next Saturday, we also have our mastermind for dual career agents, September 16th, 9 to 10 p.m. or 9 to 10 a.m. And then a dual career workshop. Oh, this is new. So we're having a dual career. Lynn is going to be a busy lady. She's going to be in Waldorf all day, it looks like, on Saturday, doing a dual career workshop, 10 to 12:30 p.m. This is awesome. So it's a customized jumpstart for dual career agents. And we're going to try this. Looks like one big session, 10 to 2:30 at Waldorf. So, if you're not a Waldorf agent, that's fine. If you can get there from National Harbor or Bowie or anywhere in that area, get there. So it'll be a great full day for you on Saturday. Looks like you got kind of sessions 1, 2, and 3 in the morning, then a lunch, and then class 4 after lunch. So awesome stuff with Lynn. Do all the Jumpstart in one day. You don't have to be dual career. Maybe just Saturday's easier for you. Then get out there and do that class out there in Waldorf on Saturday with Lynn. Oh, a lot of words today. Just want to wrap up, guys. We have a lot of great training opportunities going on. It was actually what my session was on in the CEO Real Estate Exchange on Thursday, was all about agent training and how we try to do that and reach out to the agents. And guys, after getting through this update, it was clear that I had a lot to say, because we do a lot of great stuff here at Samson on how to reach out and help you build your business. The market, there's still, sales are down a little bit, but there's still tons and tons of sales going on. There's thousands of homes that sold last week. So you just want to be the agent that's there for it. So roll up your sleeves, dig into your sphere of influence, dig into marketing, dig into all the things we've got. Be involved, and we will help you get there, I promise. Thank you for all your hard work. I will see you next Tuesday in Charlestown. This week, we've got a weekend. I got a plethora of games. Hopefully some of this rain holds off. I think I've got field hockey, basketball, lacrosse. There's another four sport in there somewhere. I don't know what it was. Oh, and I'm going to go to the football game. I'm announcing there as well. So I think we'll see. But it's going to be a great weekend. Hopefully you get some good weather. Some of this rain clears out. But thank you for all your hard work. Please support Cardinals Hider Group as much as you can. Every single closing means a lot to us. We will see you next week. Take care.